Inhale, belly to chest. Hold. Exhale, chest to belly. As we inhale, we're going to breathe energy into our heart. Hold the ball of energy there. Exhale, chest to belly. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, chest to belly. As we breathe, we'll lengthen the breath. Gently close the eyes. Hold. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. So start with the first one. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a water break. All right. I'm getting tired of all these teachers online teaching yoga. And maybe they have some knowledge, they have some awareness, but I really think they're misdirecting people when it comes to yoga and the yogic path. Even using the word yoga, I think a lot of the times they're misdirected. They just are so in their own thinking about things that they haven't taken a step back to study sacred text, to think about the things their teacher taught them, it's really just about money. That's what the trend I keep seeing. The reason they teach yoga is to make money. There's no other reason. So they're going to do whatever it takes to make money. And that's fine. But I think people should know what the word yoga means and what yoga actually is. So what we just did for like 3 minutes is sort of what yoga is. According to Patanjali, he wrote the Yoga Sutras. He was one of the people historically in yoga that codified yoga and took all the yoga traditions and said, okay, all the things from the yoga traditions right now, this is what actual yoga is. So he kind of looked at all the schools and he codified it into one book called the Yoga Sutras. And the second verse in that book says, Yogas chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the stilling of the mind. So yoga is not asana. Now, Patanjali also said that there were 8 limbs to yoga. He said, yama niyamasana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, stavangani. So asana is the 3rd limb of yoga. What I find with asana in relation to the verse I just said that Patanjali wrote down is that asana is sort of a way to fix the energy blocks in the body And by doing that, you feel more of a sense of peace. You know, those stretches and stuff. It brings about stillness in the mind in its own way. But stillness of the mind comes from not clinging to thoughts. I mean, some element of breathing has to be taught for it to be a yoga class. That has to be, I don't know. I mean, I see it every day. And these people are so cynical too. I mean, I didn't grow up in India, you know. I'm not a renunciate who lived in a cave and practiced hatha yoga for 20 years. You know, only a few people know me. I eat like once a month, you know. That's where yoga tradition's coming from. It's people devoting their lives to it. Everything now it's like a modern interpretation of something that we haven't really spent much time with. So I think there needs to be space for people that have spent time with it. I mean, I've spent a lot of time meditating. I still don't think I understand what yoga means. But these people act like they know what it means, but they don't preach what I at least have interpreted it to mean from my study. Oh man, there's a great verse in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. The last verse in the book. I think it's my favorite one in the book. Currently, I cannot read the transliterated Sanskrit. I'm still working on learning the language, but the translation of